What is the best trading broker and trading platform? That's what I want to dedicate this video to, because oftentimes, myself included, sometimes we approach this in not the right framing, and I want to specifically dedicate a video to frame this in the way that in all actuality it should be approached, and that is backwards.
What?
Because in all actuality, your broker and platform is one of the last things you should be focused on. I understand that sounds counterproductive, but when I explain, if I do my job right, this should make perfect sense to you. So why do you need to start backwards? In what sense do you need to start backwards? Well, question number one becomes, what are you gonna be trading? What do you wanna be trading? Stocks, options, crypto, forex, futures, which I realize is relatively overwhelming. Wait, what? I've never even heard of a lot of those things. What are those? That's exactly my point. Now, if you're anything like me, when I just got started in this, years and years ago, there was no crypto at that point. I guess I'm showing my age. But when I got started, it was just, there's this thing called the stock market. Therefore, you trade stocks. You invest in stocks. And that was just, and that's true, that there's the stock market, that is one of the choices, but there are so many other choices. Some of these markets are open essentially around the clock. So if you're somebody that has a full-time job, or you think that, I work during the stock market hours, and that also presupposes the USA stock market. What happens if you want to do another stock market from another country? Like I said, my point here is there is a lot of choices out there. Now, if you're curious and learning more about any of those, just comment below. I offer a course on options and futures and forex and so on. So if you want a specific one, just comment down below, and I'm requiring that because I'm assuming that the truly ambitious people are gonna make the little extra effort to leave a comment and ask for one of those. So like I said, I do offer resources for that, so I don't want to just leave you totally hanging to dry here in terms of, okay, you mentioned all these things, but what are they? You're not even helping on that regard. So like I said, just comment down below. So that's the first spot, is which one of those are gonna fit your needs? Which one of those are gonna fit your goals?
Raise your hand if you want to get rich. All right.
And when I say goals, I don't mean my goal is to make money. Yes, all those can make you money. I just mean, okay, well, if you have a goal of needing to be able to trade from X to Y, or X time to Y time, okay, which one of those would allow you to do that? Maybe you have a goal that you want to be able to only have to trade a certain amount of time. But yes, I realize the overarching goal is to make money, but all those sub goals of how you're going to make that money in combination with a job or whatever other side hustles you may have, those are the goals that you're going to need to figure out. But once you get those, you're still not quite there, because the next phase is, okay, even if you figured out what you want to trade, you've got to figure out now how you want to trade it. Are you looking into investing, or are you looking into trading? And even with trading, there's a little umbrella where you got to kind of mince that out a little bit too. Are you looking to day trade, or are you looking to swing trade? And this is where now it becomes truly you, because I'm not you, you are not me. We're all creatures of different risk tolerances. Some people define fun as going skydiving, going cliff diving. Other people define fun as curling up by the fire and reading a book. Neither of those people are wrong in their definitions of fun. But what's defining their fun, what's influencing how they define fun, is their risk tolerance. So you know your risk tolerance better than anybody else. So you got to figure out, where does your risk stand? Are you somebody with high risk?
I also like to live dangerously.
Or are you somebody with a little bit of a lower risk tolerance? Again, each of those, nothing wrong per se with either one, but that is going to influence, well, what type? How are you going to be trading whatever you decide to trade? Or maybe you're just like, no, I don't want to do any of that trade. I just want to invest. Fine, that's fair enough too. So once you get that figured out, now you're going to be able to focus on your broker. And I don't want to just make it broad, so I'm going to walk you through a couple brokers here. First one is Lightspeed. And this is who I personally use, but a couple things. There are commissions. They do require you to have $25,000 in your account if you want their platform. Now, if I don't have $25,000, no problem. I'm going to give you a broker here in just a second. They allow you to trade a variety of things, from stocks to options to futures. But again, if you're somebody that's saying, well, Clay, I've determined that forex is best for me, then Lightspeed, it's not going to be there for you. But again, once you know what you want to trade, how you want to trade it, then Google, whatever the technology is at this point in time, is going to be able to help you narrow down what would be the best platform broker for you. But like I said, Lightspeed is for me. But if you're saying, again, well, I don't have $25,000, Clay, I don't want to pay commissions. And the reason why they charge commissions is because they're very, very fast. But if you're someone that's saying, well, Clay, I've seen your trading videos, I don't need to be literally selling within 10 seconds after buying something. I'd be just fine holding for 30 seconds, a minute. I'd be fine with holding for 10 minutes or 30 minutes before I sell. Okay, in that situation, you would not need a broker or platform that operates nearly as quickly as what I do for how I like to trade. But that's just me. That goes back to my risk tolerance. So in that situation, I would recommend Webull, as they offer a lot of great flexibility with what they offer. And if you use the link that I'll link down below, they do offer promotions and all that. So they'll give you free stock or money if you use that link. But yeah, they offer all sorts of great stuff. And like I said, if you check out that link, they'll give you all sorts of different reasons on why. And I mean, here's a very popular one, 0 commissions. And they have great charts. In fact, I use their charts. So I mean, this is not me just throwing them out there. They offer tools that I myself use. And Webull offers crypto stock options. They just got into futures. Once again, sorry, forex people, they don't quite offer that. But again, maybe Webull is not for you. And I should note that that is an affiliate link. So if you use it, I do get something. I do get something. But again, that's not why I'm recommending it. Robinhood offers affiliate too. I don't recommend Robinhood. I'm not a fan of that. So it's not just because I am getting an affiliate. And like I said, I do use their charts. For me, I just use Lightspeed in order to execute the orders. But all things considered, I think Webull is at least a good starting point. But to be fair, maybe you just don't have the right feel for Webull and they're not for you. That's totally fine too. But at least you have narrowed it down where you know what sort of platform and broker is going to meet your needs because you started backwards. You first figured out what you're going to trade because it allows you to meet those goals, how you're going to trade it. Then once you get those two things figured out, you're gonna be finding yourself not nearly as overwhelmed because you're gonna have those first couple things figured out. So again, if you have any questions or anything like that, leave those down in the comment section. And again, if you wanna learn about any of those different things, like I said, offer something on futures, on options, and all that, just comment below and I'll link you to those free classes that I do offer. And then, if you want to learn more about what I have to offer as a whole, you can always go to claytrader.com to check that stuff out. So yes, work backwards. And when it comes to what's the best platform and broker, it'll make your life a whole lot easier. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.